He goes by Midwest Savage.
Yes. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Yes, it is happening, Michael. It's happening right now. Everything you're experiencing now is happening now. That's the point of the live. Welcome. How's everybody doing? It's a blustery 34 degrees here in the southwest side of my garage, also known as the studio. And welcome. Welcome to the chat. It's supposed to be Wednesday nights, but I had to work weird hours last night, so I wasn't allowed to do this. So I just woke up about an hour ago and decided we got to go live, damn it. It's got to happen now. So here we are. And welcome, all of you fine folk. Is this microphone even working? Hello? The little thing on the screen here says it's working. F in the chat if you can hear me. But I think we're doing okay. But the live stream has not yet started until you pop open the Topo Chico with a bake light. You guys know how it goes here. You know what we're doing. Let's get this going. And shit. Anyways, we're ready. Topo Chico's flowing. Caps are all over the garage. Now I'm wet and excited because you guys are here. Son of a bitch. Anyways, it's Thursday. I thought it was Wednesday, but it's Thursday. How's everybody doing? What's going on here? I am soaked now. I didn't think that thing was shook up. I didn't shake it. Somebody's sabotaging the stream by shaking up Topo Chicos. I have to dive into that and figure out who the hell that was. Anyways, I got no real topics. Just wanted to see what everybody's doing, you know? Keep up with the Joneses. Stay live with you guys. Got plans this weekend to go hang out with my guy Tommy, shooting 9mm stuff, amongst other things. But it's going to be a good one. It's going to be fun. Man, there's so much Topo Chico in this chair right now. Son of a bitch. Anyways, that's my problem, not yours. I don't know if you guys realize this, if you're keeping up. Had a video taken down the other day. We're going to rant about that because that's been pissing me off for a good while now. I think it was about a week ago. Let's think. The podcast just went up. Yeah, about a week ago. Had a video come up Sunday, got taken down Tuesday. We're going to go over this. If you haven't listened to the podcast where I rant about it with my guy Paul, we're going to go over this because I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it. And I was on the phone with a buddy for a while talking about it. I'm 95% sure I know why it got taken down, but still don't like it. Still not a fan. The pups. You want to see the pups? Maybe we'll have a pup cameo. She's not even a pup anymore, dude. That is a full-grown little dog. Not even a puppy. Working out in the man cave. Getting it. That's what I'm talking about. Push it. No excuses. It's still your motherfucking set. I just cussed a little bit too soon. No, we're about 9 minutes in. We can do that. But, so, Tuesday morning, I wake up, as I always do, early in the morning, getting ready for work. Throwing on my work attire, if you will. And then I get I guess it would have been an email. Yeah, I got an email from the YouTube. Hey, your video has been removed, for going against terms and services. Whatever. It's happened before. You hit the appeal thing, check a couple boxes. Yeah, no, I was a good boy. And then, normally they come back and they're like, we were wrong. Our bad. Video's back up. So I didn't really think too much of it. So I do the appeal. I tell him, nah, you're wrong. Everything's fine on my end. But then, like, I go brush my teeth, and by the time I brush my teeth and come back with my powered toothbrush and my water pick, compliments to Tommy's old lady, dental hygienist, told me to get up on my tooth game. Anyways, by the time all that's done, all my teeth prep for the morning, I come back and they're like, nope, video's done. It's gone. You messed up. We're upset with you. But the thing is, I'm trying to get comfortable in this wet chair now. I'm sorry. The thing is, they don't tell you what you did. They just say, you did it. You did something. You went against the terms and the services. And then, like, you read the terms and services, and it's like, I wouldn't say it's vague, but there's just so much in there. And you can't really narrow it down to, well, maybe it was this, maybe it was that. Like, they don't say, you had a 27-minute video in between minute, like, 5 and 9. You messed up. They're just like, you did it, you're wrong, you know? And I guess you could, no, I'm burping because of the Topo Chico. They're like, you can try to re-edit it and repost it. But if you, like, re-edit the part, you know, not the part that they don't like, and you do it again, you get, like, another, you know, a slap on your permanent record for the YouTube, and then they just threaten you. Like, I had to take a stupid little quiz. I felt like I was at work. I had to watch, like, I didn't watch a video, but I had to read, like, these scenarios and answer these questions. Like, if Maria has a video that shows, you know, A, B, and C, does that go against the terms and services? I'm like, I don't know. You guys make the rules. Why are you asking me? I don't work there. You know? I mean, might get a check from me every now and then, but I don't work there. But then it's like the ones at work where, like, you can just answer all the wrong questions. Like, I said, no, it's not. And they're like, are you sure? And I'm like, okay, maybe yes. And they're like, oh, congratulations. That was the right answer. So now it's like I'm on, like, YouTube court supervision, which is like the step below probation for all you court-appointed people who know how the system works. But, like, I can't do anything wrong till, like, the end of March. Well, hopefully I don't do anything wrong again. Not the end of March, May. Like, the end of May. Like, if I do anything else stupid by the end of May, like, it's a strike, and you only get 3 strikes. And just very frustrating that they're like, you know, they could at least clip it and be like, you can't do this. This is not allowed. I'd be like, oh, okay. Thank you for clearing that up. I will be sure not to do that again, and I'll be on my merry way. But they don't tell you that shit. They just leave you guessing. So, like I said, I had to make a phone call to a guy I know who deals in the same situation as me. Happens to wear yellow glasses. But aside from that, he was like, yeah, it was probably this. And I was like, you think so? He's like, yeah, I almost guarantee that's what it was. So can't necessarily tell you what it was, you know, because why would I want to do that? You know, and why would I want to tell you what I did that was wrong? But you can't say certain things in your video and people don't like it. So what can't you say? I don't know what you can't say, but there's certain things you can't say. We'll put it to you like that. And one of those things you can't say is go to teleimpex.com. And that's where you can get some ammunition if you need some. And I wouldn't use a code off the top of my head. I wouldn't use the code SAVAGE25 to save any money. That would just be stupid. Probably wouldn't even work. That's all I'm going to say about that. So, who's shilling for Tele? I don't know. Nobody's shilling for Tele. Why? Is there a bad thing? I'm a fan of Tele ammo. I honestly am. It's good ammo. My opinion. Our society lacks common sense and critical thinking. Heck yes, they do. 100%. Plum Bayonet gets it. This is a man who is on, you know, ear to the ground, paying attention. And the thing is, I think it's all AI. It's not even, I mean, granted, okay, let's be realistic. You can't have real people in there watching every video that gets uploaded. I get it. But, like, what are we doing here, you know? We used to be a damn society. Like, I'm an older fella. I remember the good old days. I remember the 90s. What a time to be alive, you know? Ren and Stimpy was on TV. Blockbuster Video, Snick on Saturday nights. The world was your oyster in the 90s. It was fantastic. But it's not the world we live in now. Now you can't even let people know that you can find decent ammo prices at telempex.com. I wouldn't say I'm shilling. Oh, yeah, see? Are you afraid of the dark? This guy gets it. Kablam. There's some of those Pete and Pete fans out there. Pete and Pete I'm a weird dude, okay? I'll be honest. Let's cat's out of the bag. I'm a little goofy. I say weird things. I do weird things. But Pete and Pete was out there. I couldn't get behind Pete and Pete. I tried. It was just too weird for me. I don't think I was, that weird yet to fully appreciate the goofiness of Pete and Pete. I did like Artie, the strongest man in the world. Dude walked around in a pair of pajamas and was just like this scrawny, weird dude. It was cool. Rocco's Modern Life, you guys get it. What's up, amigo? How you doing, H-Town? My guy. So, all I'm saying is, don't go to that website. Don't use the code SAVAGE25 to save yourself a little bit of money. It wouldn't behoove you to do that. But back to the 90s. There was Charles Barkley was playing basketball against Godzilla. Come on, man. It was awesome. Pizza Hut was actually decent pizza, I think. Papa John's wasn't even around yet, messing up the game. It was Pizza Hut. Domino's was almost dead. You either enjoyed Pizza Hut or you went to that place that's always closed on Monday that's local to the town you live in, because that's when they count their money. That's what my grandpa used to tell me. That's when the real Italians at the pizza places count their money, is on Mondays. Forget about it. Yeah, the 90s, dude. If you were there, you get it. Some of these kids these days, they don't get it. They think they're living the best life right now. They got no clue. Prometheus and Bob? Hell yeah, I remember Prometheus and Bob. The Bulls were their prime in the 90s. I'm a Seattle Supersonics fan. Now, we can get down to brass tacks and talk about NBA championships with the Chicago Bulls versus Seattle Supersonics. Sean Kemp, Gary Payton, all day. I was a fan. The Rain Man. I still got a pair of Sean Kemp Reeboks, dude. I don't wear them much. I only wear them if I think somebody's ready to ball. If I'm walking down the street and I'm there's going to be some kids up at the school and they're getting dunked on. Not by me. I can't dunk. Let's be honest. You guys have seen me. I'm a short little non-dunkable height kind of fella myself. But I don't know, man. I'm just ranting. Like I said, I had nothing. All I had to talk about, we'll go to camera too. All I got to talk about is 9mm guns, and the floor is open. Anything anybody want to talk about, the floor is open. It's there. That's why you're all here. Let's have a good time. Let's talk about it. I loved Shaq's Reeboks when I was an Orlando Magic fan. See, and that was the thing. In the 90s, you either liked the Bulls, you liked the Orlando Magic, you were a Charlotte Hornets fan, and that was you had your off-brand people, your Dikembe Mutombo fans. You had your Hardaway fans. You had a couple Golden State people walking around. Let's talk about Street Fighter. E Honda all day, 1,000 hand slap. That's the guy I always try to get everybody in the corner with, and just whoa, 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 with 1,000 hand slaps. I was that guy who would piss everybody off at the sleepovers because I would just E Honda your ass in the corner with 1,000 hand slap. Just ordered a Viz. Hopefully it's not garbage. Bought my first AK in 99 7.62 with 6 cents. Forget about it. Streets of Rage. That's what I'm talking about. Now that was a good one too. Was that on Sega? I think that was on Sega. My buddy Dallas had a Sega. I, unfortunately, didn't have a sweet game system when I was younger. I had friends that had them. If you wanted to play Sega, you went and hung out. No, wait. Lardass had a Sega. My buddy Lardass. You would go to Lardass's house and play Sega, or you'd walk across the street to Dallas's house if you wanted to play Super Nintendo. That was how we got down. My brother had one, but I wasn't allowed to play it. If I was ever playing a game and he came home, he would just beat me up for not saving his game, because I would never play Legend of Zelda by myself. And I would always play on his game and then not save shit at the end, and he would get mad. Shout out to anybody with an older brother who used to beat him up when they were little. F in the chat. If your older brother used to just beat your ass when you were little, because that's the life I'm living. I'll put an F in that chat. My older brother. Nowadays, come at me, John. I'll mess you up, dude. Ain't got it. 9mm PCCs. I have a KUSA KP9, and it is awesome. Yeah, dude. But the MP5s, all right, I'm not even going to argue with you. I don't have an MP5. And if I did, that would be the king. That's like the king of 9mm right there. I have this KP9 and this Scorpion 3 Plus. Like I said, taking those out on the weekend. Gonna have a good time. Used to bully my older brother. You know what? I used to just start shit with my older brother. Like he commandeered the basement. That was like his area. And if he had friends over, I remember one time I just walked downstairs. There's my older brother hanging out downstairs with his buddies. And I was a huge fan of the movie Bloodsport. Still am to this day. And so I did like this side kick to one of his buddies' faces as he was sitting on the couch. And I just tried to hurry up and run to the stairs to make it upstairs. And yeah, he grabbed my ankle about halfway up them stairs, and I just got my ass beat in that basement. And I ran upstairs crying to my grandma. John's down there beating me up. But, I was the little brother. I was the annoying one. Still kind of am. What are you going to do? Older brothers. Pff, who needs them? Mbach, what's going on? A lot of good fellas in the chat tonight. Chat, what's going on? I hate referring to the chat as the chat. I feel like one of those video gamer guys. The 5'3" clone is sexy. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm taking these 9mm out. I'm going to make a video with this Scorpion. Maybe play with the KP9 a bit. Me and my guy Tommy going to go have some good times this weekend. Just got that new EO tech on the WBP, so we're going to sight that in. 200, 500. Make sure that I'm hitting where I want to hit. And then I decided 7.62 by 39 this year is going solely in the hands of the Circle 10. I know I've talked about the KUSA. It's been a thing. Don't get me wrong. Love the 103. Love it. But, home is where the heart is. And it's a Circle 10. I love my Circle 10. So that's going to be my 7.62 comp gun. And because it has like a 2X optic on it, let's be honest. 2X with the little hash marks that tell me where 3, 4, and 500 are at. That's all I need. My, where the hell is it? Somewhere around here. My 103's just got the aim point, and I love the aim point, but I need reassurance that I know where I'm aiming. I can't just rely on the dot and know, okay, you got to hold it over 6 bowling balls above that target if you want to hit it. No, give me a hash mark. I'm not a great shooter at all. I'm running no stock M. What? Get out of here, dude. No stock on an M77? I got to see that. That would be interesting. Got some live people in the chat tonight just doing all types of spicy things. I love it. Let's get it. Once again, it's 7:43 p.m. and it's 34 degrees out here. 34. Number of Bo Jackson. Any of you 90s people remember the great Bo Jackson. That's the only reason I'm a Raiders fan. For Street Fighter. We're going back to Street Fighter? Okay, hold on. Oh, we're talking about, what am I doing here? Thunder on the Tundra. I know, no stock on M77's wild. I don't like the newest version of the Scorpion they're coming out with. It looks like every other 9mm carbine, but the older Scorpion. Yeah, this thing is weird. Wait, this hand. This thing is weird, okay? Not going to lie. A little weird. Fun to shoot. But, you pull that out of a box and somebody's like, what's that? And you say, it's a Scorpion. And they're like, is it though? Is it? Because, there's so many different variations of the Scorpion. This is, not traditionally what, a Scorpion should look like. Mortal Kombat was way better than Street Fighter. Get over here. I am a Mortal Kombat guy, okay? I'm a huge horror movie fan, all right? And when they came out with Mortal Kombat, I want to say X. Was it X where you could play as Jason Voorhees? Pff, forget about it, dude. I was spending so much time on that game. It was almost as bad as playing Skyrim. Skyrim's another video game that I had to give away because I played it way too much. Once you find yourself waking up at 3:30 in the morning and your guy's just walking through the mountains on his own because you still got the controller in your hand, you got issues. You got to do something. I gave that game away. I just gave it to, I think the old lady's dad. He came over one day. I was like, take this game. Get it out of my hands. I don't need this anymore. I can't do it. I'm spending too much time on it. Fun game. But damn, did it take over my life. Now I don't even have time to play video games anymore. Yep, see, Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat for the win. Now, what was the other one? There was the Mortal Kombat Smash Bros fans. Nah, I don't know. I tried it. I'm let's see. If we're gonna play video games, give me Battlefield with the boys. Give me a group of the boys together. We'll play some Battlefield, yell at people, have a good time. Oh, Killer Instinct, dude. Ultra combo. Get out of here. I was always Cinder. Cinder. Yeah. I remember one day I was at my buddy Chris's house and I busted out an Ultra combo on accident and just set the controller down and walked away like I was supposed to do it. I was like, that's it. I'm done. You know, Ultra combo. And I had no clue how the hell I did it. Of course, you were always the werewolf. Only makes sense. Yeah, it was either Cinder or Glacius. Man, those were the days. My buddy Boner actually made like a whole cabinet. It's not the screen, just the cabinet with all the joysticks and the buttons and all the lights and stuff, and you hook it up to a TV just to play Killer Instinct. I think it costed him like $2-3 grand just to play Killer Instinct. I wonder if he still has that. That'd be interesting to bring to a competition and just like hook a TV up somewhere. Just hook that up, start throwing money down on Killer Instinct. Tekken was a good one. That was the one I always played at the arcade. For all your younger folk in the chat, if you don't remember an arcade, that was a place where you would go play video games for an outrageous price. And it was shit would be talked at the arcades, dude. You thought your game was strong at home with your boys. You would go to the arcade and there'd be that kid with the big glasses. He'd smell a little bit. You know, he'd be wearing the dirty jeans and he'd just be over there just wrecking people on video games at the arcade. And you'd step up and he would smoke your ass for like 50 cents in about 15 seconds. And you would just walk away head down. And all your friends would just talk shit about how bad you were against that smelly kid at the arcade. It happened, you know? Go to Walmart and play the games. No, man, that hurt my neck. Hated playing the video games at Walmart. You're just staring up the whole time like this. Next thing you know, your neck's all cramped up. But like your mom's yelling at you, it's time to go, but you don't want to. Oh, the Topo Chico's got me. But, okay. Not if you knew that one machine they never fixed. I mean, there were some games out there. Oh, Afterburner? Or what was the one with the pedal? Where the gun actually had like recoil and you would reload it? Damn it. What was that? Time Crisis? Was it Time Crisis? I think it was Time Crisis. That was a fun one. Or like Terminator. Terminator was good. Afterburner, when you're in like the little jet and the whole thing moved around. I think costed a couple dollars. That wasn't no 25-cent game. You had to be good. Taking it way back. 007 at Walmart. Dude, I'm telling you, those games at Walmart would mess you up. And then they started bringing in like the GameCube at Whack Arnold's. They had GameCubes there. Now, GameCube, I got down with, dude. I had that Mega Man Legacy pack where you had like 10 Mega Man games all in one little disc. Forget about it, dude. I was a Mega Man fiend back in the day. That was my jam on regular Nintendo, Mega Man. Mega Man 2. That was a good one. I still sometimes those little tunes still play in my head, like Bubble Man Stage and all that fun stuff. But let's, the reason I want to shoot 9mm, let's get back into the guns here. Yeah, 100% Mega Man 2. Brandon gets it. He's here for the chat. Ninja Turtles on GameCube. Ninja Turtles remix on PlayStation. It was the Turtles in Time remix. Big Apple, 2 a.m. Now, if that doesn't trigger a memory in your head, did you even play Ninja Turtles? Oh, dude. Now we're getting into wrestling games. Forget about it, dude. We used to play... What WWF game was it? I can't remember. It was like the one everybody played where you could make your own character. And holy sheep shit, did we play the hell out of that at Lardass's house. That was when he went and got a Super Nintendo. And, you know, so you didn't have to go to Dallas's house. You went to Lardass's house to play Super Nintendo at that point. But, man, did we play the hell out of that game. Oh, so many good games. So many good games. And that was back when you could go buy... Oh, Def Jam Vendetta. I was Dub C all day. Dub C with the Crip Walk super move at the end. Forget about it, dude. I would wreck house with Dub C. See, now this has become a video game chat. I said I don't like referring to the chat as chat because it seems like a video game guy, but here I am. This is what we're talking about today. Let it out, people. Man, the days of video games. Like I said, you used to be able to just, Contra, up, up, down, down, dude. Left, right, left, right. I would wreck Contra. If you're a Contra person, speaking of, there's a new Terminator game coming out. My buddy Scott just put me up on this. There's a new Terminator game coming out, and it looks just like Contra. It looks awesome. I think it's coming out for, I want to say PlayStation. Maybe it's a computer game. I don't know, but it looks like a very high polished Contra. It looks awesome. Look into that Terminator game coming out. If you're a fan of Contra. I just bought a Yugo underfolder. Is it good? Is it? I don't have a Yugo underfolder. I can't touch it. I just seen it somewhere in here. I think it's over there. I have a Wasser underfolder, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give this to you guys first because you're here with me now, and there's not many of us, so we're gonna let it out. I hate my Wasser underfolder. I hate it with a passion, dude. With a passion. Like, if I had of all my AKs, if there was one I could just throw out into the garbage, it would be my underfolder. I don't know why. Because, I don't know. Underfolders are just terrible. Not necessarily. All right, now don't quote me on that. Don't make that a clip. The drip is outstanding. All right, the underfolder just looks amazing. It looks cool. There's a vibe to it. Okay, let's be for real. But just shouldering that thing and trying to shoot it, because at least the Romanian underfolders, like the underfolder's got like a little 45 degree, not a 45. That's a little drastic. It's like a 30. I don't know. I don't get down with numbers. I got a GED, but it's got it's not straight out. The stock doesn't come straight out. It has an angle. And so when you like shoulder that thing, it's like you got it here, but then it comes up and then the rifle's flat. It's really weird. And it's not comfortable. It's cool looking, but I don't know, man. It's got a vibe. It's got a strong vibe. I'll give it that, like 100%. It's like you take a picture of your underfolder with a nice crisp like Bakelite mag on the gram. People are gonna love it. Because it looks nice. It's cool. It's just cool. Okay? It doesn't have to it's like you could have a cool car that runs like shit, but it just looks cool. And I'm not saying it runs like shit. The Wasser runs fine. But it's definitely not something I'd take to competition. That's for sure. Like if I was like, I'm shooting irons this year, the underfolder definitely wouldn't even be in my top 10 choices of things I would take. But I mean, I haven't shot a Yugo underfolder. So maybe it's cooler just because it's a little heavier. Maybe it's like it don't just, jump around like crazy. But that's my issue, not yours. I'm sure your underfolder is fantastic. Congratulations. I wholeheartedly, respect the fact that you just bought something cool. Oh, purchase tele ammo. Dude. All right, aside from me having a code, I love tele ammo. I've shot thousands, not even exaggerating, thousands of rounds through that thing. I've never had one issue with one round. And it just goes. It works. And it's like the most cost-effective shit you can find out there that works. So like why would you hate on it? Everybody, there's still that stigma. It's corrosive. Clean your gun. If you're that worried about it, good lad. Quit crying about it. I need a company to make stocks and handguards for RPKs. All right. Get in the market, dude. Just corner it now. Corner it hard. That could be all you. Your review was awesome. I bought 420 rounds. Oh, well, appreciate you, my guy. I hope you didn't use the code. Because that'll do nothing for you. You doing a buffer tube adapter. On the Circle 10? Is that what we're talking about? I can't show you. I should have put it on the wall talking about it. I just put these up because I know I'm running around with those. I just texted you, pull it up. Pull what up? What are we pulling up? Here. We got to switch cameras. We got to go to the share screen. Have I talked to you guys about tele ammo? I have. On other news, if you haven't jumped on the podcast and subscribed, give that a whirl. Give that a little listen. Let it tickle your eardrums while you're driving to and from work or at work, whatever. And enjoy it, because me and Paul are doing big things out there. Not necessarily, but we have a good time, and Me and Paul both love to just talk, so it's not a bad thing. And yeah, it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. Helps me and Paul out. You know, it helps Paul out when he's out there trying to woo the ladies to let him know that he's in a semi-successful podcast. My dudes on Shooter, Are You Ready is almost the most viewed. There you go, dude. So yeah, check that out if you haven't. But for all you people who let's get into the 9mm here before we get into that other website. Before I start steering you guys away. First, we're gonna go down to the free shipping, because if you're buying ammo and you're not getting free shipping, you're just gonna get hosed in the checkout. Let's be honest. Everybody knows this. 9mm right now. Okay, if we're gonna go to like a decent round, you can get some mag tech. 20 cents a round, dude. 20 cents a round. Oh, that's steel. Hold on. Get the hell out of here. All right, brass. Southern Munitions. You can get some white box. White box, 21.5 cents, okay? Moving more down, more brass, more Winchester. Southern Munitions, Max Tech, brass, 22 cents a round. All right? The price of ammo is going down faster than an escort on the Titanic, all right? It is dropping. It is down there. It is making headway. I love it. Everything else, not so much. But the 9mm is coming down there, which is a fun round to shoot. Who doesn't love going out to the range and just popping off some 9mm and having a good time? I do. So I'm doing it this weekend with my guy Tommy. Check out this Max Tech. Let's see what's going on here. Boom, right there. I got a ton. I actually just ordered like 1,000 rounds of this not that long ago. $335, 1,500 rounds. Get out there and have some fun with the boys. You know, that's what it's all about. If you ain't out there having fun with the boys, what are you doing? Out there walking around with a tripod, making YouTube videos, looking like a weirdo at the range, like some people? Like me? Huh? Yeah. But I don't know, man. Let's see. How much is let's go back and see what the world of 7.62 looks like right now. And once again, we would do the free shipping because nobody likes getting hosed at the checkout. And right now, free shipping, you can get some Igman or you can get Tela. 47 cents a round, free shipping. You know, it is what it is. But if you go to this website and you don't use the code Savage25, wait, I can't. I'm trying to figure out which way to wink into the camera, because that will do you nothing. Typing in Savage25 at checkout. Actually, I don't. Honestly, it might not do you nothing. There's only a limited amount of codes, and I don't know how many have been used already. So if you're lucky, it might help you out a little bit. Oh wait, no, we're not going to that screen yet. Let's get back into the chat. We'll talk about that later. Do you ever run the SAM 7 in comps? If not, why? Actually, I ran my SAM 7 at my very first competition at Thunder on the Tundra. So, yes, it has been run in a comp, my first comp, and never again since then. And the if not why, I don't know. I think at that point, I'm trying to think of what the hell else I used that year. What else did I use that year? My 103. I think at that point I had like 5 AKs. Options were limited at that point. And then I think after that, after the first competition is when I got like, H-Town, you can agree with this one. After the first competition, I got competition fever. And then it was, where's the next one I can go to? And then so I just started shooting as many competitions as I could get my grubby little hands on. And then I just started buying more stuff, or winning more stuff back then. Was I still winning back then? Slightly. Slightly still winning things back then. Not as much these days. But I just have too many options. And then I was honestly would just, I think after that year, because I did Thunder. And then what did I do after that? K-Con. And then it was basically like, okay, I have to find a rifle that I want to use just for these competitions. And then that was the Circle 10. And I started building around that. And then I started buying WBPs. And then some Zastavas came in. And then the Barils. And so it just got crazy. Shooting the Galil with a 50-rounder, that's cheating. That's a flex, but it's cheating. The new WBPs with Ukrainian Crook furniture. I got one of those. I got one of those. I don't know how I can pull that up to show you. You'd have to go on my Instagram. It's in my Instagram somewhere. There's pictures of it all over the place in the Instagram. With the OD Green WBP furniture or Crook furniture. And throw this out right now. Down there at akguys.com. If you don't have any KPYK furniture, now is the time. That's all I'm going to say. Now is the time. Anyways, in further news, it's 33 degrees in the Midwest. It's 8:11 p.m. in the southwest side of my studio/garage. And let's if you people like being H-Town, I talked to you about this last time. Let's see if this works. Have you checked this out yet? Does anybody know of this website? I'm not promoting anything. I'm not shilling for anything. This is just a place I go to a few times a day just to see what's happening. And it is dldvip.com, where they have amazing webinars on all types of things. And not only do they have amazing webinars, but if you're, happen to buy a seat to watch one of these sweet reviews for one of these things, you may just end up with it. I'm going to put it like that. You may just end up with it. There you go, H-Town. Look, this says H-Town all over it, dude. Look at that thing. Right there, dude. Get you some. You just $50, dude. Log in and watch that review. Could be you, H-Town. Could be you. It's not a live auction. It's just a webinar. Peanut butter MP5, dude. That's you. They look good on you. I myself have a ticket waiting for the Watchtower Apache. That's like a $4,000 or $5,000 gun. So I was like, yeah, why not? I'll watch that webinar. And I was debating on trying to watch one on this this Daniel Defense pistol, because I've only seen a few videos on that, and it just looks weird. It's got like a weird bore access thing going on here. So that looked interesting to me. And I think that's all I'm in on right now. Maybe there was something else. I can't remember. A lot of things. I almost was going to try this EOTech, but I've already got 3 EOTechs. Like, at what point do you cut yourself off on EOTechs? Like, there's a time and a place. What everybody have for dinner tonight? Because I haven't eaten anything yet. Like I said, my work schedule is all weird. All right, check this out. Yesterday, right? Yes. Yesterday, show up at work, 6 a.m. I get off work, 2:30 p.m. I come home, sleep, just to go back to work at 10 p.m. And I got off work at 2 p.m. today and came home and slept and woke up at 6:30. So I have to be back at 6 a.m. tomorrow, and my sleep is just going to be all jacked up. I can already feel it. Oh, Chinese. That's what I'm talking about. Give me some crab rangoon, buddy. Have a crab rangoon for your guy. Venison hot dogs. Steak and rice. That's what I'm talking about, Michael. Get it, buddy. I'd love some steak and rice. I still got a bunch of ground turkey I got to make for breakfast. I had 2 ground turkey burritos last night when I went back to work at 10 o'clock because everything's all messed up for me right now. I did have steak and eggs this morning for breakfast. And then I had a poke bowl for lunch. Live off Asian food. Ain't nothing wrong with that, dude. They're doing it right. Daniel Defense and IWI need to stick to rifles. Maybe Daniel Defense. Haven't shot that pistol, but I do love a Masada. I really do like the Masada. I've shot a couple of them, and they're not bad. I almost bought one. Maybe still will. I don't know. I don't mind the Masada. It's not bad as far as pistols go. And technically, my Galil's a pistol, and it's fantastic. But I understand what you're saying there. I don't know, man. What else were we talking about? Oh, yeah, it's an open floor. We're talking about Asian food right now. Duck. H-Town, you really eating duck tonight? It's like something I have once a year on Thanksgiving. My mom does it because she wants to be fancy. Did you get some duck? And I'm like, I don't really care. I came here for the turkey and the cranberry sauce. But yeah, I guess I'll throw me a piece of that on there too. Thanks, Mom. Love you. Competitions. Actually, I got one next weekend. That's kind of why me and Tommy are hanging out tomorrow, because we got a local competition, just like a little 5-stager, 4-stager, 5-stager. There's a couple stages. So me and Tommy are getting primed up tomorrow. I got a surprise for him that we're going to use while practicing. I'm ordering some more targets next month. Got some new steel targets coming in. Got the steel target with like the paddle behind the head, that goes from side to side. The high value hostage target, as they call it. It's like a 3.5-inch circle, like a little paddle behind the head to hit without hitting, the actual hostage. So that'll be fun. Getting a couple gongs and another silhouette. So I'll have like 4 steel silhouettes, a stop sign, and a couple. I'll have like 5 gongs at that point. We're gonna have a setup, especially when we go hang out north. I'm gonna bring it all with me. We're gonna have a whole smorgasbord of targets to shoot at. It's gonna be a good time. But yeah, got a competition, local one, about an hour away from me, hour-ish and change. So we're gonna go down there, warm up, because competition season is among us. I mean, you people, what's K-Bash? A little over a month. All the Kalash Bash people hanging out, getting crazy down there. I am upset to mention that I will not be there this year. I'm sorry. But I will be back next year, stronger, better, faster, like a mighty phoenix. Let's talk about X-Men. No, let's not. We're not going to talk about X-Men because everybody knows Apocalypse is the best villain ever. Anyways, it's competition season. That's why I got to take the Circle 10 with me tomorrow, get that thing primed up, get that ready. And I'm pumped, dude. I'm pumped for competition season. I'm down 9.5 pounds. I'm working towards my goal here. Lose some weight. Quit being fat. Quit liking food so much. It's not easy. It's not easy when food tastes good. Been eating a lot of stuff that just tastes the same. So you switch up hot sauces. Just make it feel like you're eating something different. But anybody got any new stuff? I mean, we talked about somebody just got the new underfolder. Anything else out there? Any new purchases? It's tax season. People should be buying stuff. I don't have anything. Do I? No, I don't think so. Not yet. I got some GPN stuff. And I can't wait to see it. I'm excited about that. Just got a T2. You get to see some and get one tomorrow. Ooh-wee. Look at me. Spoiled little boy over here. I don't know, man. I just got a lot of stuff going on right now. I still got to do taxes. Got to do business taxes. I still got shirts I'm trying to design. It's just not, I don't know. Some of it's working out right. Some of it just, I can't nail it down to how I want it to look. So I'm not just going to make it because that just costs me money. If nobody's going to buy it, what the hell? What's the point of that? Competitions. Been running, lifting weights, eating right. Need to do a lot more shooting. I don't know, man. It's always something. Work like crazy. Bought a full East German stock set on the Draco. All right, nice. Black Dog machine bolt for the AKT 98 runs now. There you go. Fix the problem. Shit runs. It's perfect. So it's all you need. Man, I see so many weird questions and suggestions in the Reddit. When people are saying, "Oh, this isn't working. What should I do here? Oh, should I buy this?" I'm sure I've said some stupid shit in there too myself, but sometimes I just feel bad for these people. Like, you ask an honest question and you just get lashed and beat up in the comments for asking a question. It's like, man, help the poor guy out. You guys are out there chasing him with torches. Poor dude just asked a question about a safety. But I don't even know what I'm eating for dinner tonight. Probably more ground turkey. Some eggs. No, not eggs. I don't have eggs. Damn it. Maybe I'll run and buy some eggs after this. Let's talk about the price of eggs. Holy shit, right? I was at the grocery store the other day. For a dozen eggs, they tried shaking me down for like $9. I was like, whoa, what? And then I just ran to Costco. I was like, I'll go to Costco. I'll get 2 dozen for like $7. No, Costco didn't have anything. They didn't even have the egg whites. Like, I used my last 2 eggs, I think, last night when I made them burritos before I went to work. Now I'm down to like 3 cartons of whites. I need a little yolk in there, a little color, something. Can't just be completely egg white in it. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I hate egg whites, but there's got to be something else in there, dude. You can't just be straight egg white, and that just gets that's a little rough trying to tolerate just egg whites. I don't know. That's just me rambling. That's what I do here. Other than that, my egg situation is less than ideal. Dude, everybody's egg situation is less than ideal. You kidding me? Went to breakfast this morning and it said in bold print on the menu. This lady gave me this menu and she's like, "Oh, welcome," because I was eating at this place called the Norwegian, so you can imagine why there was an accent. But she's like, "Welcome," and then like hands me this menu and it said bold print up at the top, dude, right there, and it was like, due to recent eggs prices, all items with eggs have been, upcharged like $2-3 or something. I was like, good God. Coworker has chickens. Dude, I got a buddy who said he's got like, I can't even remember how many chickens. He tells me he gets like a dozen eggs a day. I was like, you lucky son of a bitch. I'd want chickens. Just worried my dog will end up beating the shit out of them or something. Or maybe the chickens will gang up on my dog. I don't need that problem either. Those things got the, little dinosaur claws. I don't need them beating my dog up, having her walk around all beat up face, looking disheveled. Like she just got in a fight with a guy with a straight blade, like an angry barber from the 40s. I don't get this crap. If there was a bird flu, why don't we see dead birds all over the place? It's conspiracy, dude. No, I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. I don't know. It's driving me nuts, though. I mean, eggs used to be stupid cheap. I used to be able to run down to the Aldi's and get like a dozen eggs for less than $1. Now, if I was to go there, I don't think I'm going to make it there by the time this live's over. But I heard they're like $6 there now for eggs. Like, what the hell, dude? It's a bad time to start a egg and meat diet, let me tell you. Price of meat is, well, I've got like a whole freezer full of like a cow, so can't really complain about the price of meat at the moment. But eggs is insane. Just insane. I haven't been to the local diner in a few weeks, and I'm scared to go because normally I get like the 3-egg omelet and a steak there. I'm worried what they're going to shake me down to. Egg prices. Should have bought chickens. Should have bought chickens years ago. I'd be just rolling it now. Egg money. Just retiring, living off the land. Just chickens dropping gold every morning out there, just picking it up like ha ha ha, ha, laughing, knowing I'm about to charge somebody, $12 for some organic farm raised eggs, and really it's just a bunch of crazy ass chickens running around my back of my garage. I wouldn't do that though. I wouldn't shake people down like that, especially if I was getting 12 eggs a day. I'd be like Nilo Brown up in there. I'd be throwing eggs around at coworkers for free. Like, here, dude, here's 4 eggs for you, bro. I got you. Make sure you get a good breakfast in the morning. Longest shot at Thunder on the Tundra round count got a spot this year. Longest shot at Thunder on the Tundra is like, Tommy, what do you think? I don't know if Paul's in here. It's like 200. I think it's 200. 150, 200. It's not long. I want to say 2. It's got to be 2. Yeah, we'll say 2. I don't think it's 3. 200. Yeah, it's 200. You can do that. 200 all day. Round count, I don't know. I always take 500 rounds to every competition, except for when I did Winter Cake Con. I ran out of ammo because I only took I think less than 300. Yeah, it's like 250-ish, 300-ish. It's not bad. Just I always take a lot more because you're going to miss. I miss. He misses. Everybody misses. It happens. But yeah, it's not bad. And it's not in the long, there's one stage of the 200. Everything else is shit. I'd say between 25 to 50 max. Don't forget the pin shot. What's the pin shot? Oh, the pin shoot. Yeah. I forgot all about that. Actually, I got to get back on that and see if I can still sponsor that thing. I've been slacking. I just saw the email the other day that I got sent a couple weeks ago. Forgot all about that. What kind of businessman am I? Terrible one, I'll tell you that. Why don't you go ahead and visit akallday.net. Get yourself I'll make a code for you guys. Why not? You know what? We'll be generous. I'll do a 25% off code. Where's my phone? After the live, if you go to the website, just use the code LIVE. I'll keep it up till midnight. 25% off. Why not? Because I like you guys. Because you came and hung out with me. Yeah, I can do that. I don't care. Because you know why? Egg prices are high. That's why. But, yeah, Thunder, like I said, there's like one long stage. No, Shopify. There's like one long stage. Everything else is pretty reasonable. Nothing crazy. But, like KCON's the one you got to look out for. That's the 600-yard shot. And there's a lot of stages, actually, where there's like some 300-rounders. What's up, chat? What's up? What's going on? How you doing? Making a discount code for the website. Discounts. And it's going to be all capitals. Here, like this. Where's my chat window? You guys don't understand the amount of feeling like you know what you're doing on a computer to make this happen. Crawfish. I have never eaten a crawfish because they just seem like, I don't know, stank shrimp. I could be wrong. I've probably just never been to like a good one. But like in the Midwest, it's not like you get like an abundance of good crawfish. What am I doing here? I'm trying to make this discount code. I apologize. Discount value, percentage, 25. No minimums, all customers, one per customer, so make sure you're doing what you got to. And this will be up till midnight. Just for you guys watching the live, I appreciate you. You don't have to get anything. I'm just saying. If you feel the need. And no, that's not when the date's ending. What is going on here? What's today? I probably shouldn't be doing this, so I'm trying to do a live with you guys, but I am, because I'm an idiot. All right, the 6th. And yeah, okay, cool. Here we go. Boom. I think that's it. If it doesn't work, let me know. Use the code LIVE, 25% off, akaallday.net, because I like you guys. Yep, code is active for the entire store. No minimum purchase required, all customers. One per customer. Till midnight. Because I'm a half-decent fella. Did a crawfish boil on Tuesday for Mardi Gras Day. See? It's a little-ass lobster. Oh, now I'm sold. If it's a little lobster, dude, I'll elbow drop some lobster. Don't get me around shrimp either. I'm a shrimp kind of dude. I will mess some shrimp up. Keep that shit in my pocket and take it home for later. Forget about it. Man, now I want shrimp. Maybe I'll make some steak and shrimp tomorrow. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. What the hell, right? Let's talk about that. I don't know where you guys are all at. The weather has just been wackadoo out here. That's why I had to work late last night, because it was windy as shit, and it was like slightly snowing. Like it was snowing, but it was so warm earlier in the day that like as soon as I hit the ground, it was just done. But yeah, it's 34 degrees right now. It's supposed to snow tomorrow, right? And then next, like Monday, starting Monday, it's like in the 60s. What the hell? I mean, I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. I hate snow with a passion. And I live up here. But, like, I don't know. I guess it hasn't been a really bad snow season, per se. Oh, and the clocks go forward on Sundays. Don't forget about that. Spring ahead. Fall back. North of you, we got 10 inches. Gross! When I walk away and just listen, I hear Tony Soprano. Why? What are you talking about? But, yeah, I'm excited for the 60-degree weather. I'm about tired of this cold shit. 60 degrees, that's ideal. That's hoodies in the morning, hoodies at night. What's the code? I missed it. There's this one. And there's maybe this one. We'll do this. Yeah. We'll do that. Don't care. Come at me. Take the video down. Don't care. Whatever. But, yeah, I don't know, man. That bottom one, that's not going to do anything for you. That's not even going to work. It's just a joke. I don't know, man. I'm excited about competition this year. I'm excited about next week. I'm excited about hanging out with my guy Tommy this weekend. It's going to be a good weekend. I hope so, because I turned down 8 hours of overtime to come hang out and shoot on Saturday, so I hope it's awesome. But no, that's why I worked last night, so I didn't have to work Saturday. Worked them goofy-ass hours. But, I don't know. H-Town, I'm a little upset. I don't think I'm going to see you at all this year. And it's kind of it's upsetting. I don't think I'm going to see, like, any of my Texas folk. I don't think I'm going to see you. I don't think I'm going to see Clay. I don't think I'm going to see Tunnel Rat. It's going to be upsetting. But, like I said, next year, I'm coming back bigger, stronger, a little bit lighter on my feet. And maybe, like, with some better jokes. Who knows? You never know. I like having good jokes. I like having a good time with people. You know, let's be honest. Go to the competition to have fun and shoot. But, like, the other half, just to be with the boys. Just to be with the boys. I have a 2-gun Saturday, and then I lose an hour. Screwed. Daylight savings time. Hey, at least you got a 2-gun. I'm just hanging out with Tommy. I might bring 2 guns. Who knows? Actually, yeah, I'm going to. Might. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not going to make promises. But, yeah, Zach, go get it, dude. Get that 2-gun. Rip it, buddy. Can't wait to see you at KCON this year. It's going to be a good time. Is your kid doing KCON this year? I hope so. Because that was awesome seeing him do the WinterCon. That's why I don't get all these people. Oh, hold on. I just got an order. People are like, I can't do Winter KCON. It's cold. And I don't want to drive. And then you got my guy Zach out there dragging his kid out there by the ear in the freezing temperatures, having him help RO and shoot the match. I love it. It was fantastic. Dad of the year. Dad of the year. Mini Zach. That's what I'm talking about. Order submitted. Oh, dude, you know what, bro? Thanks, man. I appreciate you. In more ways than one, you know? But, yeah, I don't know, man. What else you guys want to talk about? We're at an hour. We're an hour in, and I'm running out of steam here. I don't know what else to talk about. Like I said, the topics tonight were, no, not that page, or this one, 9mm guns, and the floor is open. You know, you guys got something to gripe about? Your boss pissing you off? Your wife making you? Well, let's not talk about people's wives. You know, your dog shit on the floor when you got home from work? Like, let it out, dude. What's going on? Both of us should be at Clash of Con. That's what I'm talking about. Big Zach and Little Zach. Little Viking, we'll call him. Tell him he needs to start growing a beard. Tell him if he wants me to keep talking to him, he needs to grow a beard. I need to see young children with beards. Tell him to get on some TRT or something. No, don't tell him to do that. But, I don't know, man. This is great. Good numbers in the chat. Good folks. Not a bad stream, dude. Not a bad stream. Liking it. Chat's been buzzing. People been talking. It's great. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here, you know? I'm just some guy. Just some guy. But for you to be like, you know what? I'm going to give him a little bit of time out of my day. Wholeheartedly appreciated. Thank you very much. You guys are great. Oh, Davernoff. Is he in the chat? Dav, you in here? Or maybe he just got my message. We'll see. Maybe Davernoff is jumping in here. I don't know. He just got my message. Gave me that was the reaction I got from him with the 2 beers. So we'll see. But, I don't know. Oh, okay. Zach? Or who just bought a ticket for Thunder? Where'd that go in the chat? Let me see. Somebody was asking about what the longest shot was. FFib 9491. Are you running a belt or a chest rig at Thunder on the Tundra? Got a spot this year. Did you not have a spot last year? Have you been there before? No, if you've been there before, you wouldn't ask. Yeah. FFib 9491. Get back in the chat. Yo, there he is. There's Big Dav. What's up, buddy? How you doing? He's been trying. Love my Scorpion Evo, but I need an MP5 clone. Me. Yes, you. Me. Are you using a chest rig or are you belting this year? As far as Thunder on the Tundra. Davrinoff. If you guys don't know about Davrinoff, good Lord. Let's little selfish plug here. Jamie, why don't you go ahead and pull that up? Okay. And we'll go ahead and pull that up. If you guys aren't aware, I mean, if you're in the chat, you should 100% be aware. I would think you would be. Let's share that. Let's switch screens here. Hold on, I got a lot going on. Boom. Look at this. All right. There's a little selfish plug from my guy Dav here. I need to get one of these shirts. Oh, I didn't even see the AK Jesus one. There was the one with the 4 rifles. I was eyeballing that the other day. Where's the one with the 4 rifles at? Oh, don't tell me it's sold out on me. You know what? I wouldn't doubt it if it sold out because I'm huge at procrastinating and waiting until the last minute to do stuff. And, oh, that one. That's the one I need to get. Look at these bags, though. That Flecktarn one. On tax return season of all things, he puts these things out. Just knowing that people like me are frivolous with their income. I do like the number 13. But, yeah, you guys aren't aware of my guy Dav there. You need to stop on his website and support your boy, you know? Look out for a guy. Guy's trying to buy eggs right now. Buy something. Help look him up. He needs eggs too. Eggs are expensive in New York, I'm sure. Never been to a competition? Even better. Let's break it down. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a first timer here. Gotta go. All right, Clay, thanks for hanging out, buddy. I appreciate you. And I'll see you soon, buddy. Have a good night. Enjoy your Chinese food. First timer here. We got a first timer competition, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, dude. Everything's going to be fine. It's a good time. You picked a good first one. This is going to be awesome. Fish. Tommy, be nice, okay? I wish that bag he would make with zipper pouches on the ends. I want to use it as a travel bag. Richard, he's in the chat. Say something to him. Dav, he's calling you out. He's got a suggestion. He's open for all types of things. I'm still waiting for that Davrinoff wrestling mask so that I can put it over here on, no, wait, camera 2, on my guy here. He's just got a regular wrestling mask. I want Davrinoff to make some cool-looking wrestling mask for my big head. I think that'd be badass. Anyways, back to the first-time shooter. You got a chest rig? You got a belt set up? What kind of rifle are you bringing? Break it down for us, buddy. We're here for you. You know, this isn't Reddit. We're all nice here, except for Tommy. Tommy, quit calling him fish. Be nice. Taking notes. See? Dav gets it. 762-556. I need to know, dude. Break it down for us. Garrett Harness. Garrett, what are you doing in here? I haven't seen fish. All right, Garrett can say it. He gets it. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting to see what this guy's bringing into the competition because now I'm interested. We got a first-timer. It's always good to help a guy out. I wish somebody would have told me what to do. Actually, I watched Clay's video, and the only thing I got from it is buy decent footwear. Don't show up wearing a pair of Timberlands. I was like, shit, I got to buy some shoes. And I think I messaged him, asked him what kind of shoes to wear. Then I ended up buying these Solomons that were my size, but they ended up feeling tight as shit, so I was running around for 2 days with these shoes. They were my angry shoes. They were just hurting my feet the whole time. So I did that whole first competition just angry because my shoes were too damn small. Not sold on what rig to bring. Been collecting since 99. Have many rifles. That's what I'm talking about, dude. I own 3 Dav rigs, 4 ski masks. I've got a hockey mask. I've got a sock drawer full of ski masks. There's a chest rig there. I got a chest rig. I think I got like 4 or 5 rigs. Couple stock wraps, quality stuff. You know, not only is the drip amazing, but the quality, forget about it. Fantastic stuff. I mean, I beat the shit out of some of them chest rigs and not even a stitch has come undone. WBP is lighter, so run that. I'll go with that. If I get back from Builder, we'll have a really, really neat rifle there. Oh, now I'm interested. Solomons did the same to me for Thunder on the Tundra 23. Yeah, dude, I wore them once at that first Thunder on the Tundra, and now I have like this brand new pair of worn for 2 days shoes that like I think I'm just gonna Goodwill them or Salvation Army something. just angry like the whole time. If you met me at the first Thunder on the Tundra, thank you, Dave. Thanks for jumping in and hanging out for a minute, buddy. Appreciate you. Oh, look, I got your shirt on now. See? Duh. What am I doing? I'm wearing a shirt right now. Totally forgot about that. My feet have never recovered. Yeah, you got like them Chinese lady botched feet now from wearing them Solomons. You got to have like lady toes. Like me, I got caveman feet. I need a wide, and like that's why I got DCs. Yeah, Dav's drip is amazing, but let's not forget about the quality. Quality is right there with the drip. But yeah, Solomons suck. I'll say it. I don't care. I got some. The hell do I have now? I can't even remember. Some jogging shoe. Damn it. Sauconys. I wear Sauconys now, and they're fantastic. They're like the size of an egg carton, or the weight of an egg carton, and they're like pillows. I'm like running around on marshmallows the whole time I'm shooting competition. It's fantastic. So, FFib 9491, best advice I can give to you is footwear. All right? Let's be honest here. Footwear is huge because you're going to be walking around all weekend. You're going to be on them feet for 2 days, all right? Transportation of your gear. If you're going to be hardcore and carry it all, so be it, buddy. So be it. A cart is huge. The baby carriers are huge. It's nice just to have something to sit down on and relax for a little bit. Hydrate. Bring some water. Bring some Gatorades. I mean, there's water there, but I always bring my own water because everybody's like, every competition is like, there's water supplied, but you get to like the end of Sunday, and sometimes like you're like, you know, you're like, what the hell? Where's the water? I'm dying of thirst. I don't like searching for water. I like to know I have it. All right, and I always have a Topo Chico post match. But yeah, footwear's huge, dude. Sunscreen. If you're one of them people who get burned up in the sun, not me. I just get a couple shades darker. A snack. You need some snacks. Food is provided, but sometimes it's hard to like pinpoint the. I wouldn't say provided, but you can get something to eat there. But regardless, it's there. There's food there, donations, whatever. But it's not always easy to like grab something to eat in between like stage A and B. Like, oh, I'm gonna hurry up and go grab something to eat, and then I'll go to the next stage. Like sometimes, you know, bring some granola bars. You know, just something to get you by. Little fast burning carbs. I'm a Rice Krispies treat man myself. I don't know, man. Just go out there and have a good time. Go out there and have a good time. I muted myself. Eat and hydrate. And hydration starts the week before, not the day before a competition. I can't stress that enough. Some people are like, oh, man, I got a competition tomorrow. I got to start chugging water today. You're already messed up. It ain't going to work. You're not doing yourself any favors there. Like, if your competition's on the weekend, you better start chugging Monday like that, or water on like that Monday, at least. You know, hydration's key. Yeah, I don't know, man. Beer and booze aren't hydration. No, they're not. No, they're not. They are a good time, but I'm not one of those guys who can drink on Saturday night and then expect myself to shoot well on Sunday. I can't, because I'm one of those guys to where, well, I had that first beer. How about 4 or 5 more? And then Sunday, I'll just be in there a complete piece of shit. But, yeah, I don't know, man. Honestly, though, if you have any questions, comments, concerns from the field about anything there, let me know. I'm more than willing to help a guy out. Because I like to see more and more people come hang out and more people shoot, because just better for everybody at that point. Now, Clay said he was leaving the chat. Now he's texting me on my phone. Come on, Clay. What are we doing, buddy? I got to see what he said. He's sending me pictures of his East German set that he was talking about. I'll look at it later. This is about you guys. This is your time. But what have we been? Hour 15? I don't know, man. Pumped for competition. Pumped to see the boys. Been eyeballing it for a week. Talked me into it. Eyeballing what? Beer? Are we still talking about beer? Or a High Point T-shirt? What'd you been eyeballing for a week? There's a lot of chat going on. Not that that's a bad thing. I appreciate the chat being lit. Don't get me wrong. F in the chat for respect. But, yeah. Thunder should be a good one this year. I'm pumped for Thunder. Oh! I am a board member to a local gun range now. How about that? Somebody put Jamie in charge of things. Weird, right? What the hell? Who would have thought I would have been on the board to anything? Here I am, board member, just out there doing it. You know, kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But I'm doing the Lord's work here. I'm making change in this local gun range I belong to because, let's be honest, I'm trying to defud the place. Okay, a lot of old heads at this range. All right, it happens to everybody. Not shaming anybody. All right. Pass link in the chat didn't show up on your screen. Oh, I probably got something stupid where you can't put links in here for like people spamming. I'd have to look into that. I'm sorry. But I'm on this board now because I went in there. I did, like, crashed a board member meeting a couple months ago. I just showed up. I wasn't invited. I just found out where it was and where it was and showed up. Oh, a DAV rig. All right, buddy. DAV rigs are solid, dude. They're solid. But I go to this board meeting. These guys are all having their board meeting, talking about money, membership dues, whatever. And then they're like, we need to, figure out a way to get more members. And like their ideas were like, let's build a float for the 4th of July parade. I'm like, what the hell are you thinking? What is this, the 50s? And then they're like, oh, well, we'll just post signs up all over town letting people know that we're taking on new members. So I was like, that's whatever. That's dumb. And I mean, it's not dumb, but like, you got to hit the ground running. And then I told them, I said, you guys need better things to attract people. I was like, there's a lot of people my age that don't just want to come and hang out on a bench and shoot a 22 at eggs, and golf balls. That's what you guys do. But one guy like shot me down right away because I was talking about rifle competitions, And then he was like, well, we don't need 20 people just running around willy-nilly shooting rifles. I was like, easy, Joan Jett. That's not what it's about. It's one guy at a time. There's ROs. Everybody's watching. 19 people are watching this one guy shoot. If something happens, 19 people are going to see it, plus the ROs, whatever. But then one old guy stood up at the end, and he was like, now wait a damn minute. We need new members, and this guy's in here bringing an idea, and you're going to shut him down? And I was like, see, this guy gets it. And then so, like, I had to rig up, like, a little private YouTube video of just clips of me shooting competition to let them know what I'm talking about, and got on some program and made, like, a bunch of little, like, I wouldn't say I'm putting on competition. I'm putting on competition practice classes. Like, let's be, okay, like Fib here, first-time guy. Nothing wrong with that, all right, Fib? Appreciate you. But first-time guy here, never been to a competition. I, myself, wishing when I went to a competition that there was some place to go where they were like, this is what you should expect. This is how you should act. These are the things you should do. These are the things you shouldn't do. And I feel if there was some sort of intro class into competition, more people would do it. That's my idea, all right? So I'm just trying to put together like a, just like 3 little stages. Nothing hardcore, like a VTAC here, one here. Run to this VTAC, shoot, that thing 5 times. Run to this VTAC, unload, show clear. Just ease them into it. Little training wheel stages, basically, is what I'm trying to do here. But a few guys on the board are with it. A couple of the other guys are hemming and hawing, but like Morton said here, they love money. They got to let the leash off a little bit. So, I don't know. The first week of every month, I got to show up at board meetings on Sundays. And then since I'm a board member now, I got to go to like the club meetings on Mondays. But, I mean, there's been chat on Reddit. Like, people, I live in this area. Where can I go shoot? And I'm like, hey, I'm trying to get this going at this club. And, like, a lot of people don't even know that club exists. And a lot of people are excited because they would love to shoot shit like that and not have to drive, a couple hours away like I do sometimes. But, like, if you had some place in your hometown, I mean, because let's be honest, the place I live has got quite a big population. We're not a small city, all right? And there's nothing like that here in this city, which is wild to me because it's a pretty big city. So I'm trying to do my part, trying to get people into competition. So, like, hopefully, like, if these guys enjoy it and it does well, I'll put on a few more classes. And then, like, if I do, enough of these classes and the end of the year comes up and I tell them, okay, look, we had this many people, you made this much money on the classes, let's do a full competition now. And then that's just another thing I get to do on top of a podcast and a business and a full-time job and have a house and make YouTube videos and go live on the week. So it's just, what else can I do with the limited amount of time I have? Anybody else have anything they need me to do? Because somehow I don't feel like I do enough, and it's insane because I do too much. But whatever. You're only here once. I just want people to know me. I just, like, when I die, I want to make sure there's people at my funeral so my kids are like, oh, I guess he did have some friends. They don't think I was just an ass to everybody. But that's a mortal thought. Didn't mean to share that with you guys. But honestly, I'm a child of divorce. I'm just trying to be noticed, all right? I want people to know who I am. You can come over and grind the handguard retainer off my gun. I don't do that. I'm not a handguard retainer guy. I'm not taking tangs off. I don't do that. It's just, I would cry taking anything off of a rifle because it's permanent. I don't know. It's weird to me. I mean, granted, yeah, you could probably get another handguard retainer on there, but you know how much work that's going to take just to do that? That feeling of not doing enough makes a great man. Yeah, I appreciate you, but I do a lot, and it's like even on my days off, if I'm just sitting here, I go nuts. I can't sit down for like more than 15 minutes because there's something I can do. There's something I can be out there doing, and it drives me nuts knowing that I'm, not doing something. Always something. But I don't know, man. You guys got anything else? Otherwise, I think I'm going to go inside and shower myself and not eat eggs because they're too damn expensive. What ARs do you own? Whoa, dude, whoa. ARs. What are we talking about here? All right, I'll be honest. We're all friends here. What the hell did I have? I had some Savage something AR. I sold it. I sold that with a Glock to get tattoo work done. I own like a Palmetto State slapped together thing. Yeah, let's chop the barrel. I own a Palmetto State thing I put together years ago, like when I first started getting into guns. Like, oh, you can build these things, and like I put together an AR in my garage and thought I was just like, I'm basically a gunsmith now. Look at me. I'm building ARs, dude. The government's worried about me now. And I still have that because I'm scared to sell it to anybody because I put it together. That's like when you change the brakes on your car. Like, you're scared to drive it for a little bit. All right, Tommy, I'll talk to you tomorrow, I'm sure, or later tonight. Love you, buddy. But, so I own a Palmetto, and I own a Diamondback 300 black AR pistol. That's all I got. And I want to shoot the AR pistol more because I love the 300 black AR pistol, honestly. It's pretty fun, and I just don't shoot it enough. It sits around and collects dust. This is my plan, all right? If you know me and you've been following me and maybe even subscribed to the YouTube, I shoot a lot of AKs, and that wasn't the original plan. It was just I was winning a lot of guns and raffles, and I was just going to start making videos on stuff I was winning. But I fell in love with the AK and just started buying tickets for all the AK raffles and started winning like all the AKs. So the channel I started to love AKs, and I just was like, this is what I'm doing now. I was like, whatever. But I have a lot of other stuff that I haven't made videos for, like, for instance, this hand. I'm taking this thing out tomorrow, making a video on this. I've got a plethora of pistols that I've never made videos on because I was just too busy doing AK stuff. I've got like that 300 black AR rifle. I've got like some old World War II Japanese rifle I eventually want to buy ammo for and shoot. Like I said, a plethora of pistols. What else do I got? I've just got some weird stuff. I've got like one of them Kel-Tec, I can't even remember what it is. Something weird. It's like a MP5 at home. Kind of weird. 22 long rifle gun. Got my Scar 20. I've just got some things. I've got a lot of other things. So I got a couple weird shotguns. I don't know. Got a Sure Shot chassis I need build out. Go for it, dude. I just heard M20, or no, what is it? Lemon Grenade? M26, M23 Lemon Grenade? Lemon Grenade guy. He's going to be on the podcast. So if you guys aren't subscribed to the pod, might want to get on that. There's some great guests coming down the pipeline. We got Jose Diaz coming up this Sunday. That's a good one. And then we got I got some special ones lined up. Haven't nailed down a date yet, but I've got people that have agreed, and we're just working out dates. And the podcast is actually, it amazes me when people say, yeah, I'll do it. It's weird. It's just weird to me. I'm like, hey, I have a podcast with my buddy we do. Would you want to be a guest? And they're like, yeah, absolutely. I'm like, oh, well, we need to work out a date then. I don't know. It's great, and I love it, and I appreciate everybody that listens because it's a good time. Me and Paul have a good time, and it's awesome talking to people. So if you guys have any guest suggestions, please drop them in the comments on the podcast. Hit up the Shooter Are You Ready YouTube or Instagram page. All suggestions are welcome. If there's somebody that you really enjoy and I don't know who the hell they are, let me know. I will talk to anybody. I do not care. But we're almost at the minute 30 mark, the hour 30 mark. I think I'm going to let you fellas get going and do what you got to do because it's getting late. People have jobs tomorrow. I know I do. I have things to do. But once again, I wholeheartedly appreciate everybody that came and hung out tonight. You guys are the best. And hopefully I see you next week if I'm not working on Wednesday. I try to do this on Wednesdays, but like I said, life happens. You guys know how that goes, especially when you're doing as many things as I try to do. But I don't know. Much love. Appreciate you all for coming. Thanks. Thanks for keeping the chat going. You guys are fantastic. And I'll see you next week. Have a good one. Love you. Bye.